Got a story and then the roundup. Actually, we just got the
Yeah,
straight
just
to the
the
roundup.
roundup.
We got straight to the roundup here.
Yo.
Is this thing on?
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I should give you a more formal greeting, but thanks for watching on the app. See, the deal is, you can watch the show, obviously, on the screen, and then in this little box, only the people on the app are seeing this.
That was
Whatever
riveting.
this is.
Sorry, trying to get that pair together was a little bit of a mess before we go on.
No, that's okay. This is what happens. We got to comb our hair.
And I'm getting into the rundown, so we have a different rundown for each hour. So I'm switching over from the 6 to the 7 now.
Alrighty, good day, everybody. It is Friday, April the 25th, 2025. By the way, I have powered up the app. You know what the app is, Fox Local. And so if you have Fox Local, you'll see on your screen right now there's going to be a big box with the Good Day Philadelphia TV show on it. And then another little box right next to it. It's this camera. It's a little bitty camera, and it's showing what we do while Sue does the weather, while Bob does traffic, what we do during commercial breaks, to a certain extent.
I'm not going to say it, no.
It's what we know. So what we'll do, when I throw to Sue now, Karen and I will go like this and listen.
That's right, intently, as you always do.
Yes. By the way, we're learning a lot about this little town. It's Ariel,
Like
not
your
Ariel. Ariel. And one of the viewers says it's 57 degrees.
Oh, thank you.
In
They
Ariel.
must have a thermometer.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
And a rain gauge.
Also notice the thermometer. So don't eat that until tomorrow. Today, you do see rain on radar, but it's not going to make it
That's
here
enough of
until
that.
tomorrow. And we still see a beautiful post-sunrise sky over everybody's hometown of Media, Pennsylvania. We might go there for date night tonight. We'll see what happens. Anyway, 9 out of 10 today because we expect more clouds than sunshine a little later on in the afternoon. Here's Bus Stop Buddy. Just a t-shirt on, a long sleeve one for this morning.
By the way,
sunglasses, you'll need them, especially in the
you
early
have
part of the
questions
day.
or comments.
Gotta have some zucchini bread today. Maybe
Yeah, really the only way to
make
communicate
some.
with us is to be
That's
on
delicious.
Twitter.
It's
Okay,
going to be in the
look.
70s at least.
Mike,
later on. Right
Fox
now, it's
29,
52 degrees in
Karen,
the city.
Fox 29.
Still a chilly 48 in Quakertown, 49 degrees in Lancaster, Hamilton, New Jersey at 47.
I had a couple people say my
Wilmington,
dress
Delaware,
is so bright it's
51.
causing them to adjust their
Besides
dials.
being Zucchini Bread Day,
their
it's
eyeballs.
also Arbor Day and
I have to adjust the
Penguin
contrast
Day.
on my
Some of those
TV.
Cute penguins there.
Oh.
It's going to be at least 79 degrees. And yeah, I maybe rent March of the Penguins. What a great movie. 80 today, 78 tomorrow with some showers and isolated thunderstorm and 68 degrees with lots of bright sunshine on Sunday. So there's your weekend, Bob Kelly, last weekend of April.
Gotta love it. You got it. TikTok 7 o'clock. Good
TikTok.
morning, everybody. Here's a cool shot postcard style of the Delaware Memorial Bridge. Looking good. Both spans, no problems into and out of the first state from New Jersey. Over here, we're going to 95 southbound. A little heavy. Again, a little delay from Cotton down through the Street construction zone. So rush hour
He's tweeting.
underway.
Jai Campbell's up for
Downtown,
tweeting.
same deal. A little heavy.
He's tweeting already?
Yeah.
Probably
20
didn't
minutes
sleep.
ago. Yeah. Knew it was meant to be 3 hours ago.
One shot. But as far as SEPTA, their Market Frankfurt line had to
Blessings,
cancel the train
man.
this morning because of no operators. So there's a longer wait time in between the trains.
Okay.
Normal 20 or so bus and trolleys running with delays because of lack of drivers. You go to their website, they got all the different lines.
In my ear here,
Schuylkill, little backed up right here already, starting to see
I can hear the
delays
control
getting
room,
into
and
out
Dom
of
is our
Frankfurt
producer in there.
for the
Maybe we'll take this
relays.
camera and put it in the
Well,
control room.
then-
That's a sight to see.
Yes, the workers, and actually going to try to get you off here at University.
So how do they
You're
decide
gonna see a stadium. that's where
who's
we gotta
at
go.
the draft in Green
You
Bay?
wanna get off at
Like, how do you
30th,
make that decision? And who
exit
stays at
for
home
30,
with your family?
station.
Well,
Now you
I
get
think
access
the
to
people
parking
that
lots,
it's like 99% sure you're going to be drafted in the first round. You go.
And you'll be in good shape.
But then there's always, every year, somebody doesn't get picked. Who's sitting there?
I
think Shador Sanders.
Mikey, Karen, back over to you.
Okay, did you watch it? Did you make it to pick 31? Round one of the NFL draft was last night. The Eagles selected South Jersey local Jihad Campbell.
You told me that this week felt like an out-of-body experience. What is it like standing up here as the newest member of the Philadelphia Eagles?
Best team in the nation. I mean, what can I say? E-A-G-L-E-S.
How about that? An Eagles chant.
I love this guy. So he's already up and tweeting Hank. I just, he just started to follow him. Blessings, man, he says. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. So he is, like, by all accounts, obviously very excited.
Yes.
All right, Mike's clear.
Business of professional football at work last night as we watched the draft once again. And this seems to happen every year. The Eagles have come away with a player that other teams would have had to draft 10, maybe 15 slots earlier. How do we do it? How did we get Jihad Campbell? First of all, he's amazing. He had something like 117 combined tackles last year. He's all over the field, fast, versatile, pure linebacker, loves to hit. Second, versatile enough to play different roles, everywhere from the edge to pass coverage, certainly linebacker. And third, he is from Gloucester Township. He's going to be playing for the team that he's always rooted for.
I always just wanted to be the best version of myself each and every day. And
Okay, I wasn't listening. Stone, the young man who runs, did his, who's coming with him? His mom and dad?
So each day, I'm trying to figure out ways of, okay, how can I maximize nutrition? How can I maximize...
Mom, do you know if they shot footage of his race? I'm sure they did. Oh, still? Oh, that's... Oh, that's weird. Okay. A moving target and they're not videotaping. Well, maybe it's... All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Karen, exact same way the Eagles were able to steal Landon Dickerson early in the second round a couple of years ago. They got Jalen Carter late in the first round after other teams shied away for other reasons. He may just be the best interior defensive lineman in the league. So, guys, what about tonight? Anybody's guess. I can go down a long list of some of your favorite Philadelphia Eagles that will not be here anymore this year. Josh Sweat, big play.
Yeah.
GJ, ton of guys. BG retired. So we got a lot of slots to fill on the defense. Just did a good one last night. We got a figure. But looking forward, we drafted a ton of quality in the second round. I don't
Sure.
know who will do it again tonight. I wonder who will get it.
I think so, too. I think we have 19 more picks over the next 2 years. A plethora.
An abundance of riches.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hank.
All right, 708.
So we have some news to get to out of Montgomery County. That's where a woman was attacked outside of her apartment. This was in Hatfield.
All right. Shayna, what else can you tell us?
All right, mics are clear.
Like any other day, I assume for her, Thanksgiving was just going to be another morning. And that's when she really got the scare of her life, was viciously attacked by someone. And the thing is, all this was captured on a neighbor's ring camera surveillance. So this is what we know so far from police. Officers responded yesterday morning from a 2,000 block of Maple Avenue at the Hatfield Village Apartments for a 911 call.
On this story here, we have the footage, but we're not showing it all because it's really brutal. And she's screaming.
All of this again captured on video. The attack itself lasting almost 20 seconds, according to the neighbor. But again, in the video, you see the suspect essentially kind of just hanging around, all in black mask, ski mask covering his face, dressed in all black gloves as well. Hatfield Police Chief at this point saying that it appears to be a targeted attack, but certainly not sitting well with the residents in this community.
On the video, it showed a guy dressed all in black with a black ski mask. It seemed like he hid next to the door. On the video, it looked for.
If you ever wonder why in the world, when we're interviewing somebody, we show their shoes, it's because they don't want to be, obviously, they don't want to be seen recognized on camera. For some reason, the TV industry has decided in those cases to shoot their feet. Sometimes their hands, but it's mostly feet.
Now, Moda is still a mystery this morning. The apartment complex here in Hatfield is cooperating with police, Hatfield Police Departments. They put out a statement to residents that they're aware of the situation, and they are going to be aiding police and whatever they need to get a full picture of exactly what happened. Again, no more just yet. But this is where you come in. If you have any pictures or videos, if you've seen anything, if you haven't registered on the camera, check it out, and if it's useful for paramedics to have police that they want to get this person on.
For sure. Brutal. 7:10 now. Well, I believe we still have a shot of St. Peter's Basilica. Look at all the people there. That is a live shot. What is it about? It's just past noon there. So the funeral, again, is tomorrow. We'll have coverage of it starting at 3:30 tomorrow morning. The last count I saw was 120,000 people have walked by Pope Francis's body. Meanwhile, the cardinals have all shown up, gathered at the Vatican yesterday for the second congregation meeting, they call it, before the conclave. Choosing the next pope is secretive behind the closed doors process. Have you watched the movie Conclave? It's kind of like that. Experts say the Catholic Church's competing ideological wings could be at odds over the best path forward, like more conservative or more progressive popes.
Already divided, and the people in red hats who do not like the direction in which Pope Francis has taken the Catholic Church make no question about the fact that they want something different.
So we'll see. Any baptized Catholic, by the way, is eligible to be pope. But the church hasn't elected somebody who's not a cardinal in more than 600 years. It's not going to happen. It's possible we could see the first pope from Africa or Asia, where the church has large opportunities for growth. The cardinals will keep voting until a 2/3 supermajority is reached. Pope Francis's funeral tomorrow morning, and then they'll have that 9-day period of mourning before they can start a conclave. So the conclave won't start until probably May 6th. And again, you can watch the funeral right here. 3 different platforms. The TV station that you're looking at right now, it's going to be on our app. It's also on our website, fox29.com. Coverage, 3:30 in the morning. Set your alarm. Well, President Trump heads to Europe this morning. He may be already on the plane, as the administration is looking for a breakthrough peace talks, with Russia and Ukraine.
Doug, some interesting developments certainly yesterday.
They have a chance to meet with Ukrainian President Zelensky on 5 months later. And if so, it would be an opportunity to push this peace plan that so far has not gotten the right direction.
The cleanup in Ukraine is underway. Results of devastating.
Yeah, he's not flying over there for peace talks. He's flying to go to the funeral.
Among the casualties, maybe the U.S.-led peace effort.
I was an actor, and we're in the midst of talking peace, and missiles were fired. And I wasn't happy with it.
President Trump supported Russian President Vladimir Putin after the attack in a residential area killed at least 12 people. And if the president crosses paths with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky,
wouldn't you love to be the person in charge of the seating chart at this funeral? Oh my God.
Put them right next to each other.
I saw the Cardinal from Toronto yesterday. He said, yeah, I'm getting ready. I have to go home. I have to pack. And I'm thinking, we're the same stuff every day. But whatever, whoever gets elected, you're popping on your white outfit. You're not going home. You ain't going back to Toronto.
No.
So whatever you're packing, this could be the last pack.
How many, silk sashes can you pack?
Bring enough underwear for.
Yeah. Wonder what underwear that they wear.
Maybe red.
Probably. Hearts on it.
Fruit of the
That
loom.
is the great unanswered question here. Is there still a chance
The
of
loom,
peace?
mother.
Fruit of the loom.
Both sides are reluctant to give.
Fruit.
Mike and Karen.
All right, Doug. We'll see you Monday. Have a good weekend. Do you realize there's so many? You know what's trendy right now? What nut is trendy?
Yeah, pistachios. There's a shortage of them because
Yes.
so many people are eating that Dubai chocolate. We've been talking about it here on Good Day for weeks and weeks and weeks. We
Yeah.
have Mint. Bob's been doing Dubai chocolate donuts. So it's this high-end popular treat, the Dubai chocolate. So it's made with the pistachio filling, hence the shortage. A little cream and some shredded pastry. So a couple years ago, about 2 years ago, is when it really exploded. And experts now say pistachio kernels have soared from $7, well, almost $8 to about 10.5.
What?
Yeah, dollars per pound. So some stores say they actually have to ration the number of bars that they are selling per customer. So then people are trying, it's trending all over where people are like, you can make your own. I'm not making my own anything that involves chocolate. That's definitely one of those things that's a treat I'd like to enjoy when someone else makes it.
Well, I'm lucky. I'm not a fan of pistachios. It might be at the bottom of my favorite nut list.
Really? I think they're so delicious. You don't eat them like shelled, raw, roasted, salty?
It's just too much work.
Oh, please. They're the easy ones.
Oh,
They're already
you got
half
that little
cracked for you.
stupid shell, and you got to get in there and pry it open.
But it's not like you're
little,
cracking it
little
open.
green seed.
They're already half open, for Pete's sake.
And they
What
have
happened?
them pre-shelled for the lazy folks. You can just buy them at, the Acme or
Well,
any store.
I'm not a big fan of the taste of those little seeds.
Too much work.
Delish.
Really?
Too much work. It's not like a walnut. We have to get the crackers out like you do at Christmas and the holidays, and everyone's mom has a dish of the nuts out.
Yeah, I've never liked walnuts.
All right, yeah, I got my almonds, my walnuts. All right, Susario, are you a fan?
Yeah, and
Let's
I
talk
think
nuts.
About my husband, he eats pistachios almost every day.
What?
But I bought him the kind that were already shelled, and he said they don't
taste.
They don't taste the same.
No.
He likes the work of getting in there and getting that right out of the shell, and he said it doesn't taste the same.
Good one.
In the bag for you. So if you ever get any, Mike,
Tell them to peel some for us.
pass them along.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, look at our gorgeous days. Gorgeous start to the day. Another day that's going to feel more like early June than late April. Then there is some rain tomorrow, but not a lot. We'll show you in just a second. Across the region, we have got 52 degrees in the city, Redding to 56, Wilmington 50, still chilly in Allentown 49, Wildwood's at 51. Yes, there is rain on the way, but not today. Here's our exclusive Fox model futurecast to show you that throughout the rest of the day, the rain's going to stay away. It may get as far as Harrisburg by 6 p.m. Then it's around midnight that it starts to rain in our area, on and off through the morning. But now the latest run of this model is showing
I am
not too much
studying a second that's coming up at
later on in the afternoon.
8:15.
We'll still see some showers on and off through about 4 or 5 o'clock.
Boy, this guy has
it's
overcome
clear
a
skies
lot.
overnight, and Sunday looks beautiful. So that's a look at your future cast. We've got 80 degrees today, 78 tomorrow. It will be much cooler on Sunday, but it'll feel like spring again. Sunny and pleasant on Monday, back to the 80s on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then that's it for April. May Day is Thursday, and it's a return to spring with a high of 70 degrees. Bob Kelly.
Gotta love that Phillies come back home on Tuesday. Good morning, about 7:18. Here's a live look at the Schuylkill Expressway.
When you were
Slow
hanging
out
out in
South
Center
Philly,
City
trying to get in toward downtown
over the
against
years,
some
did you ever go to
this
the
morning.
Rose
Set
Tattoo?
the road delays, the Market Frankfurt line there.
It closed during COVID.
I saw from Huey Dillon. Looks like it's back reopening again.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
I
You
think
had a
it's
great
just
duck
for
over there.
Yes.
Delays.
They,
Come on, here we go.
I think it's
the
just
Monster
cocktails,
Jam
but their food was
taking over
good.
Lincoln Financial
I used to
Field.
live in
Well, it's
that.
kind of romantic and cute. Like
Yeah.
I've gone there maybe for a Valentine's Day too.
I'm going to be down there live during the 9 o'clock hour.
I used to live across the street
Check it out
in the
behind the scenes, but
Granary.
there's something to do with the kids tomorrow
So
night.
I was
It's
over there
outdoors, which I love, especially
a
the
lot.
loud trucks. Sometimes
It's old
when they're
school.
Indoors,
Yeah.
the kids don't like
We
that.
should
with
do
your
something
ears.
about reopening.
Outdoors,
Yeah.
not
See
that
it
it's
back.
not going to be loud, but you're going to have a better opportunity for the kids and may not hurt their ears as much. And then on Sunday, this is a great event. Thousands of folks will pour into the Navy Yard for the Gift of Life Donor Dash. We kick it off on Sunday at 9 a.m. Mike and Karen, back over to you.
All right, it is 7:19. Well, most of the football experts, draft experts, believe the Eagles made a good move by picking up Jihad Campbell with the 31st pick. I guess we got that 31st pick from the Kansas City Chiefs. So, NFL senior analyst Mina Kimes, I really like listening to her, had this to say about the Eagles' first draft pick just prior to the draft.
He has everything it takes tools-wise
to be one of them elite linebackers in the NFL. The athleticism is the first thing I'll point out. True sideline to sideline range. The closing speed, pops. He's got tremendous wingspan. It shows up in zone coverage. He's always getting in passing lanes, interfering with the ball. And then he's a good pass rusher, too. Explosive first step. I believe he started as a pass rusher. Look, he might fall because he had the surgery and there's injuries and whatnot. I'm telling you, a few years down the road, he falls, we're going to look back on him and say, how on earth did he fall?
And then it happened. And so I saw some video of her last night when they made the announcement.
Mm-hmm.
I think she wanted him to go to a different team because I told you that was my crush, my NFL draft crush, and I kind of believe he was the best player in the draft.
How he does it again, we'll have to see when
Yeah,
it
we'll see
plays
what
out and
happens.
everything, but you know.
We'll talk more about the injury that she was talking about to his shoulder with our sports guy in just a second. Okay.
Let's talk about some of the other picks and where they went. So Micah Parsons, maybe scratching his head a little bit after the Cowboys with their first round draft pick. Not so enthusiastic.
Booker, offensive lineman from Alabama, is the official pick out of the Crimson Tide.
Okay, whatever you say.
That was like a big but. I am excited.
Yes.
I'm denying what. Yes, but he wanted to see a player on his side of the ball. That's really what he.
Well,
was
that's what
looking
it
for.
was. I mean,
Yeah.
Tyler is a really good player. It's like when you open a gift that you really don't. You wanted something else, but you get a gift that.
Socks.
Oh no! I needed socks. And I love the colors that you picked out.
Well, they're really important because you wear them every day.
Well,
they
sure,
help support
yeah.
everything that you do. You can't wear your shoes without them. I mean, they're an
No,
integral
really
part of
shouldn't.
your day and your life.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Love them. Thank you, Karen. For the first time in 4 years, McDonald's is adding something new to its permanent menu. How about that? We'll dip into these. What are those? Well, they're going to be permanent on the menu. Mm-hmm. But first, we got to get ready for prom.
Hi, Jen.
I'm going to prom, even though she has prom makeup and prom hair.
Hello.
We are getting the girls ready. We are beginning with makeup. What do they want? How do they get it? When do we start with the process? Moms get bagels, cats too. We're gonna have fun because we're gonna get on to like cosmetics and it's all about the plan, baby. Get ready for it.
It's all about the plan.
Hello, good morning. He's out. Overslept. Just me and myself.
Pretzel salt.
You took your Sudafed, right?
Yeah.
What is yours, Bob? Allergies or?
Allergies.
Oh.
So my ears were hurting again, and I went to the ear doctor. He says, "Did you stop taking that Sudafed?" I'm like, "Oh yeah." I said, "Like,
1, 2, 3,
go to
4,
a vitamin.
5, 6. Hello.
Keep taking it. You got that buildup in the back."
Yeah.
So,
Sudafed
all right.
works.
That and the Afrin.
Oh, I love Afrin.
That's addictive, though. You can't stay on that.
Sure
that
is.
that's
Oh,
really-
I've been only using it for a few months. It's good.
There's a
It stops working.
1 minute out, 1 minute.
I won't use it if I don't need it.
There's some celebrity whose dad has been on it for 20 years.
Yeah. Everybody,
Good
even
for
the
you.
ear doctor said, "Well, you don't want to use that all the time." I'm like,
No.
well, I'm going to use it until this congestion goes away. So,
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to use it more than
40
3 days in a
seconds.
row.
No, because then it makes it so that it stops working.
And then you need more.
more. I need more. Take me to your supplier. But to get the
30
good,
out, 30.
to get the good Sudafed, you gotta go to Target or the counter.
Be careful
You gotta
taking
show 'em your
Sudafed
ID,
is
and you get it from behind the
the
counter.
discussion.
15.
Good.
See, Bob,
You still
how
taking
is
it?
that?
You haven't, you just borrowed all mine.
10.
That's why
So
I don't
I
have
caught a
mine.
cold,
8.
and every day
6,
Bob would lend me
5,
Sudafed.
4, 3.
No Walter White here. There's nothing, no.
Oh yeah, we're
nefarious.
not doing anything weird with Sudafed. We're not crushing it out. That's what I'm saying.
Welcome back to Oilstown. Good morning. It is the weekend. We have made it to Friday. Absolutely gorgeous start to this day. So for the first time in 4 years, McDonald's is adding something new to the permanent menu. So that's why it's significant, because frequently they bring things in and they bring it out, like the McRib, and then they bring it back, every couple of
What's
years.
this one called?
So the permanent item is the McCrispy strips.
Sounds like chicken to me. They're 100% white meat strips coated with black pepper flavoring the breading. The strips come with a new creamy chili dip. But you can ask for another sauce, like I would go with barbecue
Okay.
or ranch.
In my house, it's still ketchup, but yes.
Oh, really, ketchup?
Yeah.
This is the first permanent menu addition since 2021. That's not that long ago. What did they add in
They added-
2021?
well, that was the chicken sandwich, because remember chicken sandwiches went crazy and everybody was getting the ones.
That's
was
right.
it Popeyes with like the great pickles?
I
in
think it
and
was
everything?
Popeyes. The
They-
chicken sandwich?
Yes, it was like the sandwich is what
Yes.
everyone's calling it. You go so then they tried to get into that game as well.
The strips will be available everywhere on Earth, May 5th.
Something to look forward to.
It really does. I'm going to put that in my calendar. All right, it's 7:26. Let's get back to the NFL draft.
So our pick was Jahad Campbell. So we're going to discuss. This is what you were expecting, hoping for. We'll learn a little bit more about him. We will have a bald on this morning.
I see a bald across the...
At least one.
Well, that's all we need. There's Aton.
Hello. Good morning, Michael.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Boom. You're on the app
Boom.
right now.
Beautiful. Good morning to everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed that draft night.
In break.
Great theater with Shader Sanders just
Well, that's...
in the green room.
I mean, it's always tough.
Brady Quinn a couple years
when you
back,
don't get-
remember?
Yes.
Good morning.
What are you doing, Candy? Why are you following me?
Hi.
Okay, sorry. Candy is our floor director. There's the... Oh, it's caught on my coat.
Cut into our,
Okay, behave. You're on the app.
let me put my pants on.
Okay, pants on.
Pretty good start.
Sue, you are
I'm
fully...
catching up on my temperature blanket.
You're fully clothed? Okay, good.
Look at what she does during a commercial break. She's
Yeah,
knitting.
she knits.
I'm productive. Okay.
This is the temperature
As if we're
blanket.
not.
Yeah. It's what you're making day. We're gonna in the 9 o'clock hour. We'll
Looks
show
like
you.
underpants.
It does kind of look like a speedo.
Yeah. Hey, could you make me a Speedo?
Sure.
Crochet a Speedo?
That'd be good for your Wildwood trips.
Oh, yeah.
Your no shower happy hour.
No shower happy hour. That's coming up in how many weeks, Bob Kelly?
4 weeks to the no shower happy hour kicks off.
Okay.
The Seaport Pier in Wildwood. You
Who's,
gotta come down.
whose pope is this?
That's fine. I got that in 2015, and I've had it as a
Oh,
quiet...
when he was here in Philly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I even have the
collector
original
right now.
bag.
Thing going on.
Look at all this stuff.
Look, from the
World Family, World Meeting.
World
Oh my gosh,
Meeting of
yeah.
Families, 2015 Philadelphia. So I saved it, and that's been my quiet tribute. Oh, just had it here all the
That's
time.
nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Collector's item right here.
My in-laws, my sister-in-law and her...
Bob Kelly sometimes wears these ankle socks.
We're not going to go this time around because that gives us a little... They've got
That's when I don't do wash. I don't have my
Sure.
my specialty socks.
I like those shoes, though.
Thank you. Yeah.
But they're going...
Blue, it's not blue suede.
No, not the blue suede shoes.
Blue leather.
Good
job there on the catwalk.
Thank you.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Can you put that over there by the Kleenex?
This too?
Yeah,
do you want
put it
to-
over there by the Kleenex. Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right, this is the inspirational story of the day. The pen relays obviously underway over at Franklin Field. Well, one runner who grew up with, it's called Berger's disease. We've talked about that disease on the show. Is sharing his story of overcoming that obstacle and reaching triumph on the track. He's here. His name is Stone. He'll be with us here in studio in just a little bit.
All right, let's go check out the forecast because it's the weekend and everyone's trying to make plans, and it's just been so lovely.
Yeah, and I would not let the rain in the forecast on Saturday make you change your
Can you-
plans. 'Cause it's
Candy,
not going to be a
can you move all
deluge.
that
You will need
stuff?
an umbrella, maybe a poncho.
And then move the
You're headed
camera
out
over
to
here.
Henry Lake, but
And
we're only
include
expecting
Aton,
9
please. Is this just
we're up in the mountains, beautiful woodlock,
Yeah.
up there in the Pocono Mountains.
Trouble is,
Lakeside on this gorgeous
I
morning.
guess there's no viewfinder in the back.
Just looking out of the lake and you have
just a
the
camera.
views to yourself.
So you're really not in there
Heading
yet.
to Henry Lakes today, no rain. It'll be a mix of sun and clouds, 50s in the morning, 70s by
Other way.
midday.
Why don't you put it where the
And hot enough in
Kleenex
70s
box
and 80s.
is?
It all depends on how much sunshine we get. 'Cause
farthest
we'll
out.
see an increase in clouds.
Now
by
you're
the end
getting
of the
there.
day.
There you go.
Yes, showers
Okay.
at times on Saturday.
Thank you, Candy.
No umbrella today, but he does have zucchini bread. That's our snack of the day. Don't forget your shades, partly cloudy. This morning in the 50s,
Are we good?
70s. Later on, it's 52 degrees right now in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Still in the
Getting
40s
there.
in, let's see,
That's
Lancaster,
why I asked.
Wrightstown,
What's
down
that?
Millville.
I'm down to
40s.
2
I think
more
we'll get to
radiation
78 degrees
treatments.
by 2 o'clock,
2,
somewhere
nice.
between 3
So
and
I'll
4.
do
We'll
one
get pretty
today.
close to 80. It all depends on the
And
sunshine.
one on,
80
I
degrees,
guess,
partly sunny.
Tuesday.
Still warm,
That's it. That's it.
with sunset time of 7:50.
Kaboom!
Showers
Beautiful.
tomorrow, sunshine on
Yeah, I did
Sunday,
40 of them.
and it's back to
Unbelievable
spring.
how you are.
So that's it
as
for the
nails.
relaxed weekend of April, Bob
Oh,
Kelly.
you know it's 7:31. Good morning, everybody. Come on, Friday. Here's a live look at the Roosevelt Boulevard. Southbound Boulevard, we got an accident right near Ridge, right where the Ridge and Kelly Drive comes into play. A little bit of sun glare thrown in there. Come on for the shaders. Some emergency construction. This is north on 73, right at Fox
Aton
Meadow.
is here
Where the golf
because we're
course is there. You
talking
got
about
that.
the
You got
draft.
a Wawa to CBS.
Yes.
Again,
We
it's on
pick
the
again
northbound side
tonight,
of
64
73,
kilograms,
and
the second.
95 out of the northeast. Again,
Second
it's
and third.
slow as you head on through the construction zone there at Bridge Street.
Any big
Schuylkill
surprises?
Expressway running slow
Overall?
both directions here, especially here at the
Cam Ward
University
was always
because
going
of
to
the
be
Penn Relays down at Frankfurt Field. Now, if you're going to be heading down, GPS is going to tell you, oh, get off the University. You don't want to do that. I know you can see the stadium from the studio, but that's going to put you right into the construction, the traffic
So
jams.
we didn't
Here
need
are the
to.
parking lots back here.
But I have a little
Exit
theory
at
about
30th Street, go around 30th Street Station, and that'll give you a chance to